Hi, girl. We said that in unison.
Hi.
Hi.
You look stunning in wine.
Thank you. It's a little burgundy ombre. It fades to this sort of nice garnet on the sleeves.
Oh, I love
You
that.
know, I love an ombre. I have a couple tops um that make good use of the fade from one color to another.
I love that. And tell me what you're wearing. Who is she?
Oh, my necklace. This is from my great aunt Mina, and I think it's silver, but I'm not sure. And I think that it is a Marquise blue topaz in the middle, but I don't know for sure that it's a topaz because who's to say? But yeah, it's just
Love it.
a lovely little family pendant.
I love it. It matches your hair. Like it just pulls so much of the brightness out of your hair.
Thank you.
Like it's awesome.
It's actually the crystallized essence of my spirit.
Ooh.
Girl, tell me about what you're wearing tonight.
Oh my God, girl. Well, we were talking about opulence and luxury. So this is my favorite, like lying or like get cooking or like running to the gym, like crop top. You know, I love a baggy crop top,
Get
but
cooking.
it has little holes.
Oh, for the thumbs, yeah. Well, when it's a little
Yeah, and
chilly
I'm
and you
like,
don't want it to slide down.
and I love, and it like bunches at the bottom, so you don't feel like, you know what I mean? Like you're not like,
Oh yeah, girl, give us the abs. Give us a close up
oh,
on those abs.
yes, just abs.
Okay,
Um,
okay, girl.
Dish cam those bad boys. Um, but I love it because it's like this big collar and it makes me feel like cozy, but also still sexy.
Yeah,
You know, which is
yeah,
like hard to find.
yeah. I think it's a very Dracula moment. Sexy
Yes,
big
yeah.
collar.
I love, you know, I like a big floppy collar.
Yeah, yeah. Mm.
You know, and this is my diamond solitaire. So all of my jewelry from that is any gemstones from my partner is in emerald cut, and it's crazy. So super nuts gemstone fact. When Natalie and I first started dating, she got me emerald cut garnet earrings, and I just fell in love with them because I was like, they're so classic, but they're like a little vintage, but they're timeless. Anyways, so then she got me the engagement ring, which is emerald cut. And then she got me this. And I was like, oh no, the only type of gemstone I want is perfect, which is not approachable. So I will move on
This is
from the
already
emerald
starting out strong. All you at home, this is very relatable. I was gonna have this whole thing about luxury is what you make it. Luxury is about what you acquire.
No, but you know what it is? I think like it's so interesting because I love this necklace because of that like matchingness to our beginning. And the
Yeah.
garnet earrings were like one of the first gifts she got me. So like I wear those and they're not as valuable as my diamonds and I like love them more than anything because they're what they mean, you know what I mean? And then I'm wearing a little emerald from my mom. And my mom always wore this when I was a little girl growing up.
Oh, that's so
And
sweet.
it's an emerald with 10 diamonds around it. And my dad made it for my mom for their 10th wedding anniversary.
Oh, that's so sweet.
And I love it because it's just like it brings out the green in my eyes, but every time I look down, I think of my mom. So that's all my luxury and opulence. But like some of it's diamonds and some of it's just a fucking hoodie.
Yeah. Whenever we talk about jewels, all I can hear is Gigi and the way she says an emerald, a diamond.
Diamond, which I
Yeah.
love. But honestly, I'm not a huge like I love costume jewelry. Actually, this total bitch at work one time. Sorry, not bitch. Got it in post. This total beaver was like, oh my god, I just love like how confident you are with all your costume jewelry.
Yeah. Well, monetary value can't hold a candle to sentimental value. I mean, that's first and
It's
foremost.
true.
And like, I think we really got to shift the goalpost on luxury and like acquisition and materialism because it's like, look, money's not going to keep you warm at night, you know? And I think like there's
Well, a house will and an apartment will. Keep going.
yeah, but luxury surely won't. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Like it's not about what you need, right? It's about what you want. And I think we need to
Yeah.
shift the goalpost towards like Luxury is about cultivating gratitude for what you have, you know? Because
Yeah.
I think you can experience like the feelings of luxury by just like drawing yourself a nice bath. Yeah.
I love that.
That's the face of luxury.
I think like it's so interesting because some of the times I've felt the most luxurious are the times that I was the least flush.
Mm,
You know?
yeah.
Like because those moments of small luxury. Like my mom was always like that. Like she was like, "Look, like we're gonna figure out a way for you to get groceries. Like there'll always be a way to figure it out, right?"
Yeah.
And I really didn't have to rely on that too much. But when I was an opera singer, like I made no money, and I have I can remember the times we were out, and one of the like opera singers who was like a principal because we were in the chorus, like would cover the tab for dinner, and it was just like, oh my god, right? Like you know what I mean? And it's those moments where you're like, you just feel so safe and good,
Yeah.
right? And it's like that dinner, no one needed that. Everyone could have stayed home, right? But like luxury to me is those moments, right? Where it's like I can do these things and feel comfortable, and it's less about material possessions.
Yeah.
But I get caught in the material possessions bandwagon. It's tough, especially in South Florida. I mean, the pressure for luxury goods is unreal down here. I don't
Yeah.
think it's as bad in the Midwest. It's still there.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't think it's as bad up here. And of course, like I've lived here my whole life, but it's noticeable when you go other places. And
Yeah. Where do you think it's like the worst in your recent travels, or the most noticeable?
oh, well, it was definitely, like in Switzerland, the land of the Swiss watches. And
Oh,
everyone's just walking around with with the Fendi and the Balenciaga and the Gucci and the Chanel, and it's like everyone's just wearing brands all the time, and it's just like, is this necessary? You know what I mean?
yeah.
And I don't think everyone's just walking around like, it's not that everyone has the money for all that. You know what I mean? I think
Right.
there's a perception thing going on where it's like, listen, like you'll never appreciate money more than if you have to decide whether or not you can like pay your utility bills or get groceries that week. You know what I mean? Like once you've been through an experience like that, then money is about the freedom from anxiety, you know? Like
Yeah, I
luxury
feel
is like,
that.
"Oh, I don't have to wonder if I can make my phone payment this month." You know, I don't have to
Yeah.
wonder if I hit something with my car and I don't have the money to get my tire replaced. You know what I mean? Like if you hit something and you're like, "Oh, that sucks," but hey, I can get my tire replaced. That's
Mhm.
luxury.
Yeah. Luxury is going to Costco and not worrying about what you put in your cart.
It really is. And the feeling of being luxurious, like when I was a young gay, first taking to the stage, I've never felt more fish. Can I say cunt on this program?
Yeah, I think so. I said
It's
bitch.
it's what the I said bitch, so we're doing great. I've never felt more fish, more cunt in my life than like the first time I put on a red lip and I really like knew how to apply it, you know what I mean? I was just like, "Ooh, I didn't realize a red lip could change everything." You know what I mean? And back in the day I was like, "Oh, if you put on a MAC red lip, you're going to feel so much better than if you get the Maybelline from the drugstore, like the little, CoverGirl like little clear tube with no packaging on it." Turns out nobody else can tell the difference.
Nope.
So nowadays for me, it's about the red lip, not about the name on the tube. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Well, and I think like, you know, it it's a reminder. It's like what are the things we buy just because we're like, oh, like you know what I mean? Like I've always bought this, or someone told me it was good, right? And like women are like we are the consumers, and we are the individuals who drive the economy with our decisions and with our choices. And I think about that where I'm like when I moved down here, I had to switch lipsticks because I needed an SPF in my lipstick because now I'm out in the sun all the time. And I was like, oh my God, I'm trying to find a cheap SPF lipstick and I can't. And now it's like the most expensive fucking thing on my face. And I'm like, this is so annoying.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I mean, this hair color is a mix of two tubes of like Ion, Sally Beauty. They like cost $8 a piece. You know what I mean? I just mix them together, and it's like, you know what? It's the end result makes me feel luxurious, because
Right.
like maintaining
Right.
this hair color is not easy, but it doesn't have to be expensive. You know what I mean?
But I do think there's something like, I think luxury like can go too far.
Oh yeah, speak on it. When does
I
luxury
think
go too far?
I think we're in this weird time where luxury in the face of capitalism and Ozempic and plastic surgery means,
The Ozempic pandemic.
yeah, like this like luxury means looking like Lauren Sanchez, Jeff Bezos's wife. Like that is luxury. It is tucked and taut and comically
Mar-a-Lago face.
large and
Yeah.
small at the same time, and just like, "Ugh," you know what I mean? And it's wild, and it's like
Talk
that
about
is-
gender affirming care.
Oh my god, girl! Let me tell you what. My best gender affirming care story, which is really regional. So we have a small soccer star down here named Lionel Messi. If you've heard of him, Lionel, if you nasty. So Lionel Messi is.
I'm sure he's really nice.
He's the biggest soccer star in the world.
Okay.
And he plays for Inter Miami. And he was short as a kid. And he was playing in Argentina, I think, in like a soccer club as a kid.
Oh yes.
And a doctor gave his family the option to do like some early hormone treatments to make him taller because he was so talented.
Mm-hmm.
And when people argue with me about trans rights, I'm like, Lionel Messi had gender affirming care.
Totally.
It was gender he was at the time, but it was gender affirming care, and that's not scandalous.
Yeah. It's only a problem when it's trans people. You know what I mean? It's only a problem when you get in the way of gender, which is like, that's, you know what? What has gender done for you lately, Brooke? Honestly. What have you done for me lately?
Nothing. Gender's done nothing for me. It's made me insecure. It's made me bloated. I'm grouchy about it. What did I say? They're just angry and horny.
Yeah. I mean, this hair. Honestly, this haircut is my hostility towards the patriarchy.
I love that.
Like-
Do you feel like your haircut protects you in a way from the patriarchy?
No, I don't think so. Because I mean, look how beautiful I am.
I know. It's a real problem.
No, but it's like, you know what? I just what I would prefer to be as inscrutable as possible, but still like feel feminine for my own purposes. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I mean, everyone, that shows up differently for everyone. For some people, they need to be pulled, snatched, nipped and tucked, you know, because that is for them, that's like the realization of their the highest form of their gender. And for me, it's like, I want to look like Velma Dinkley. Like I want my little nerdy girl fantasy. And that's it's not for everyone, but it certainly is for me. And you know what? No one's complaining about it, so
Girl, no one's going to.
no one shall.
All right, most ridiculous luxury purchase, thing or experience you've ever bought.
Oh, that's a really good one. I should have come prepared for that question. I mean, everything remotely luxurious that I've purchased, I either regretted instantly, or I, like, as soon as there's like a couple seconds of euphoria where you're like, oh my god, I just spent money on this thing. And then it immediately wears off. And it's just like, well, it didn't solve any problems in my life. I don't feel any different.
Mm.
You know? Yeah, I'm trying to think of, like, the most ridiculous... I don't buy a lot of luxury things.
Well, what about an experience?
I did buy a burlesque costume from Glorious Pasties on Etsy. She's fabulous. She outfits everyone in the biz with rhinestones. And I bought a costume set from her for my act called It's Hot in Here. You may recall that one. And it was a fully rhinestone set, and it was about $1,200.
Wow.
Yeah. But it had tassels, assels, a shimmy belt, a G-string with lots of beaded fringe, a bra, and I think there was one other piece on it. It was a lot. I got a lot for that, but still, I got it, and I will say that's like the only thing that really felt like luxury, because I said, give me an entire burlesque set that's rhinestone, and she was like, here you go. The cost is $1,200 for everything, right? And I'd say that actually paid off, because I don't like the costume, so if somebody else can do it for me, that'd be great. But I can't afford to do
And
that
that's
every
like
time.
one of your most iconic numbers.
Yeah, it's definitely. I think I've broken even on that act. You know what I mean?
I love that. I love that. Well, my most luxurious purchase, um, experience wise, I would say was last year for my partner's birthday. And it literally came out of a conversation because we were talking about how, like, we are losing Black artists. And, you know, they do these in memorials, right? And you're like, oh my God, they were amazing. It's like, so we were talking about them, and she was like, Denzel is going to be on Broadway in Othello. And I was like, huh, you know? So I ended up getting us tickets, and then it was really just like I wanted to leverage the 2-3 days in New York and eat really well. And New York's my favorite food city, as you know. I'm going back with my best friend Ben in a couple weeks, and I'm like staking out restaurants. But here's the thing about New York: you just walk the fuck around and go in a restaurant. It's gonna be the best meal of your life. Like, you don't need to work that hard sometimes. But I just love it. Anyways, and we had the most decadent Italian meal in Chelsea the night of the show, and it wasn't expensive. It was just very good and very creative, and saw this show. And you know, I'm not a spoiler alert. I was so pulled into Denzel's performance. And if you know anything about the end of Othello, you know Othello doesn't make it. If you have not read Othello, I don't know what to tell you.
Right.
And it was so real that when Denzel went to end it, I winced and closed my eyes.
Wow.
Because it was so real.
And you knew what was coming, so that's a good performance.
I knew it was coming. I mean, yeah, everyone knows it's coming. It's a tragedy. Everybody dies. It's Shakespeare.
Yeah.
And it was wild. Like, that to me was such a luxurious, artistic purchase. But it was absolutely worth it. Like, it was just so, like, you know me, I'm a theater person. I will go and, like, judge the fuck out of it. And I just couldn't after. I was like, I literally was like, it was amazing.
Yeah. That sounds magical.
It was magical. But again, I think, like, to your point, it's not like, I don't know, I forget where we were in Spain, and Natalie's like, oh, we should go into this luxury store. Maybe they'll have, like, better deals here than at home. And I was like, I don't need anything. Right? Like, it's just not, I'm not like, ooh, this Prada bag, like, they only sell it in Europe. I'm like, I'm not fucking buying that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I don't have a lot of things that were truly luxury because I don't have the money for it. You know what I mean? I think one of the biggest luxury things I did was, honestly, it was going to your wedding in Jamaica. But I don't regret it for a second. I don't regret it for a second because it honestly, like, for what you got out of the experience, amazing price. And it, like, I wouldn't trade it for anything because it was the perfect combination of, like, sentimental time with friends, you know, getting to stay somewhere that, like, really values a high level of service. And it was like, it wasn't one of those experiences where, like, an impulse buy, you know what I mean? Like, I've gotten a boa or that, like, rhinestone set. And the rhinestone set's not a good example because as soon as I pulled that out of the box, I was like, the whole world is about to change because this set is perfect, fits like a glove. And you know what? It looked great on that number, so I don't regret that at all either. But there have been some other things where, like, I dropped $400 on a boa once. And I was like, did I really need this boa? It's fabulous. It's a fabulous
What color
boa.
is it?
It's honey. It's the perfect shade of lilac.
Yes, I know that one.
Because if I'm going to drop $400 on an ostrich boa, it's going to have to be my signature color.
Absolutely. Totally. And worth it.
Yeah, it was like, usually a boa is like what, 6 feet long, which doesn't really wrap around you too much. Like this was 12 feet long. They
Oh,
they rate they rate weight of ostrich feathers in ply like it's toilet paper. Love. It's so funny to me. So like you can get a 2-ply ostrich boa and it's like a string. You know what I mean, with like a
yeah,
few
yeah,
feathers come
yeah,
off
yeah.
it. This boa was 12-ply.
Ah, yo.
12 feet long, 12-ply, giant curtain tassels on the end of it. I mean, it's stunning.
How do you even store something like that?
I'm glad you asked. Um, I usually get a 2-gallon Ziploc bag,
Okay.
and then you don't like stuff it. You're not fisting the bag, right? But you feed it into the bag. And I need the 2-gallon bag for this one because A, it's longer, and B, it's got the big curtain tassels. And then you like zip it most of the way closed, and you squeeze the air out of it, so that it's kind of like you're vacuum sealing it a little bit, and that's
Okay.
partly to close out the air so it's not exposed to like dust and whatever, but it's also so that it takes up less space when you're having to travel with it. Then when you pull it out, you just shake it. And here's the real gag, okay? This is lifehacks.com/covered dish. If you Brooke, you already know this, so you at home, because I actually learned this from Brooke. To clean from Brooke, to clean your feathers, you stick them in the freezer.
Yes.
You taught me that.
I did? I
Yeah,
love that I talked to you.
you taught me that from your opera days.
Yes.
Because if there's
Yes.
one thing about the opera, lots of feathers, honey.
Lots of feathers. Well, there was just so many
Glitz,
costumes.
glamour,
You want
sequins.
feathers. Yeah, it's so funny. I have a couple bodysuits that I like will throw in the freezer, and Natalie's like, "What's in the freezer?" And I'm like, "Don't worry about it."
Just cleaning my clothes. Don't you worry about it. It's a nice little tip.
It always
Also-
works. The other pro tip from the opera. Hold on, I gotta close the door. Kingston keeps coming in.
Oh, because I don't want my secrets to get out.
He can't know this opera trick.
I know. She doesn't
Which
know
is-
I know this hack. You remember those TikToks about switching your seat on the plane or something?
Yes. So you sew into your armpit, but like right on the inside here, a shoulder pad.
Yeah, a hidden gusset.
Yeah, yeah. Right.
You know,
But then you smell like a dirty shoulder pad.
well, then you have to put some snaps so you can remove it or something so you can wash it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But
A lot
you know
of
what?
people do that.
Someday soon, Brooke, all you at home, take note. A gusset will save your life.
What the fuck is a gusset?
A gusset is those little so it's a piece of fabric that like catches whatever might happen. You know what I mean? So usually a gusset is the strip of fabric you sew into your underwear, right in the center.
Oh.
Yep. But you
Whatever
can install a gusset wheresoever you choose.
Just
I got a nice little batwing flapper coat that gorgeous, but I don't need any extra shoulders. Like I'm fine in the shoulder department. So like when I put on shoulders, I just like like the shoulder pads, it's too much. So this flapper coat, which was already very prominent in the shoulders, it came with sewn in shoulder pads, but they were the same fabric as the outside of the coat. So I took the little shoulder pads, and usually they're shaped like bra cups, right? So I took a black bra and I sewed the extra fabric of the shoulder pads onto the bra, and now you have a matching bra. It was great.
You're hilarious. That's amazing.
Yeah.
I'll tell a story of luxury.
Luxury. Yeah.
That money can't buy luxury. So there is a famous outlet here, outlet mall. It's the biggest in the country, and they have the most luxury outlets. So you name a luxury line, they have an outlet. Prada, Balenciaga, I don't know, whatever.
Valentino, Ferragamo.
Yeah, all of it.
Yeah.
All the Ninja Turtles. Yes.
All the Ninja Turtles. Yeah,
it's
Donatello. Yeah.
So we had never been there, and it was so close. And my partner's like, "We have to fucking go! Like, it's so ridiculous. We have to go." And we have like They have regular stores too. So she's like, well, we'll go. We have this little shopping to do for a friend's birthday. And then it was like, let's walk down luxury aisle. Like it's just lane. And it's an open
luxury lane.
It's an open air mall, you know, it's Florida. And there's like little Venezuelan pop up, like with like arepas and coconut water. So you're eating like
Fabulous.
$4 arepas and looking at like $8,000 purses that were originally 20,000, right? You're just like,
yes.
and everyone's like, what a deal. And I'm like, so we go into one of the stores, one of the luxury stores, and you know my partner, and you know my partner is stunning.
Yes.
So they're like looking at stuff, whatever, and we go to one of the stores, and there is a cape.
A cape.
A cape. It is wool. It is sleeves, but then it's like a coat cape.
Fabulous.
And it is gray and black, reversible, with stunning gold buttons right here at the collar, and it collars, and then it flows up.
Gorge.
On it. And by the way, we're in South Florida. It's all wool.
Right.
No one's buying that.
No one's getting that. For when?
Right.
There's never an occasion in the climate to wear a wool cape. So this is where you tell me that you bought it and sent it up to me. Is that where this is going?
I mean, well, I get half of it. So the deal was unreal. I try it on. It fits like a glove. And luxury, like designer clothes don't fit me. I am plus size. I have one item from Dolce & Gabbana in the largest size they have. And even then, I probably should have gone up. Like, that's not my body shape.
Girl, you and me both. Like, for multiple dimensions.
I'm just not,
width and height.
Fine.
Yeah.
So, I am feeling myself. And I am in line. And my partner's next to me. And for some reason, she's just like next to me, and she leans against the counter. She's not on her phone. She's just chilling.
Yeah, just existing.
And a woman comes up and is like, "Are you a model?" And I'm like, "Fucking A."
Yeah.
Doesn't matter what I buy, what I do, or how much I think I have. She bought nothing. And it was like, and then, of course, my partner goes, "No." And the woman goes, "You should be." And I was like, what the fuck is going on? Anyway, so.
Turns out that person is 100% correct.
I am aware of that, girl. That is not the point.
I know it's not the point.
The point is that cape looks stunning on me. Stunning, I say.
Yeah. Honestly, though, there's this commercial. I don't remember the season of Drag Race. It doesn't matter. But there was like Jinx Monsoon. Like one of the challenges on Drag Race is that they have to do a commercial. And hers is for a perfume called Delusion. And she says, "Delusion, convince yourself." And honestly, like at this point in my life, that is my favorite accessory. Like, I do not care. There are so many stories. We don't have time for this story, but there are so many stories of burlesque performers that when they come over to my camera, she said, "You want delusion? Honey, boots the house." There are so many burlesque performers that started out doing burlesque and did not think of themselves as sexy or even sexual, you know? Because a lot of performers come to it like being performers but going through something. For me, it was like I needed to transition. But we all have different origin stories, right? We were all bit by a different radioactive spider.
Nope. Plot twist. Everyone needed a transition. They just haven't yet.
Everyone needed a transition. I mean, they don't have sex with men, but they're gay. Come on. So, what are we doing here? So, anyway, delusion. I just want to say that, like, one of the biggest, like, lessons of being a performer and being told like, "Oh, you're too much. Like, you just want too much attention." It's like, I'm gonna get that attention. Because I have gone through too much in my life to not be self-confident. And that's luxury. Because you can always be abundant in what? Self-image. And if you can't love yourself, how the hell are you going to love somebody else?
You don't want attention with these apps?
Yeah. I mean, hey, if you don't have a 401k, at least you got those cum gutters.
I love you. That's our closing note. If you
That's
haven't
it.
tuned in before, welcome to episode 172.
2. Yeah,
Very
we're
excited.
well over 150, and we're about to hit 200, and we can't wait to
That
celebrate
is-
200 episodes with you.
That is how numbers work. Yes. And we can't wait. Thank you for tuning in. Follow us on all the channels and comment or DM us and let us know what you want us to talk about. This has been another Cover Dish. Thanks for tuning in.
See you next week. Take care. Bye.